Hey guys, it's John here from Sonic Drive Studio. I hope you're all doing well and welcome back to the channel. I'm super excited to present to you yet another brand new and awesome sounding OwnHammer IR pack, the 412 ORNG Essentials. So this pack is obviously based on a 4x12 orange cabinet loaded with excellent sounding Celestion V30s, but it sounds truly perfect and the feature set is killer overall too. And this pack is available right now at OwnHammer.com. Let's go ahead and take a listen to how this pack sounds with a real tube amplifier, my ORNG Rockerverb 50 Mark III of course, which is just an awesome sounding amplifier. And then after that we'll go over the feature set real quick and also check out how this pack sounds with some modeling platforms. And the guitar that I'm going to use for this first clip will be my ESP LTD NW44 guitar with the bare knuckle aftermath pickup in the bridge. Let's go ahead and check it out right now. Alright, that sounded absolutely killer. A quick note on the signal chain. Now the amplifier, which was on the dirty channel of course with the attenuator and reverb turned off, was being fed through my RedSeven Amplification Amp Central Reactive load and then into the IR from the OwnHammer ORNG 412 Essentials, which was the BOB3 mix from the Revolution Mixes folder. And that mix had a very nice mid-range push and a very nice mid-range forwardness that I really enjoyed with this amplifier because this is a quite fat and full sounding amplifier, and that mix really helped this amplifier cut through the mix basically. There was no post-processing on the guitars aside from a little low cut and around 80 Hz or so. I explained the feature set of the Essential Series IRs in detail in my previous OwnHammer video, which was the video for the 412 Rect Essentials cabinet, but I'll do a quick run through of the features right now as well. So these are the OwnHammer V7 series IRs with all the newest capture methods and capture technology, resulting in amazing sounding impulses basically. Each single file in these packs sounds good and there's no bad sounding IR to be found in these packs. But the feature set is also great, kind of simple and essential when you need it to be, but you can also dive in a little bit deeper to find your ultimate tone. And remember, these files can be purchased at OwnHammer.com. Okay, so when you go into the Essentials folder, you can first pick your sample rate, and I usually pick 48,000 Hz. And then we get to the main cab folder where you can choose your cabinet, as well as the summary folder where your greatest hit files are located. And those files give a great overall idea of how the cabinet sounds in just one single file. When you open the main folder, you can see the 10 single mic files and the 10 main mixes. The names do a great job at explaining what sort of tones they would work for. High gain works well for high gain tones, mid gain works well for mid gain tones, and so forth. It couldn't be easier basically. In the Revolution Mixes folder, we have 80 excellent mic mixes that are a bit more in depth, and they are also named in ways that will help you get great results fast. Do you like blending mics? Then head over to the mic pair mixes folder and you will get mic mixes for every single dual mic combination out of the 10 mics that are in this pack. So this can be a real time saver if you're into blending mics. So the Revolution mixes and the mic pair mixes folder are great for if you want to dive in a little bit deeper, but of course you can also just stick with the main 20 files in the main folder. So the main 10 single mic files as well as the main 10 mixes. Alrighty, now let's check out how these IRs sound with some modeling platforms. The Fractal Audio XFX3 has some excellent sounding orange amp models in there, so let's check out one of those. Let's go for a sort of mid-gain crunch rock tone with the Citrus Terrier, which is based on an orange Tiny Terror, a legendary little amplifier. This amp does have a very nice crunch with a very fat and round sound. And I'm going to use my Gibson Les Paul Standard 60s with the Seymour Duncan JB in the bridge. And the IR that I'm going to use is the Grit 1 mic mix from the Revolution mixes folder. And the preset, as you will see in the video, is very, very simple. Just the amp block and the cabinet block after with the IR. Let's check it out. Oh yeah, that sounded excellent. Now as you could hear in the first two clips, of course these IRs work really well with orange amplifiers. But now let's try something very different. And for that I'm going to use the Line 6 Helix, Helix native in my DAW to be precise. And I'm going to use my ESP LTD SC608B baritone 8-string, the Stephen Carpenter signature model with the Fishmans. And I'm going to use the Line 6 Badonk amp model. One of my favorites, as you probably already know. And the IR that I'm going to use in the IR block will simply be the high gain mix from the main folder. And again, a super simple and basic preset. Just an amp block and a cab block. Okay, let's check it out right now. That sounded really nice. So I really love these IRs. I'm a huge Orange fan, and I really like the sound of their cabinets especially. The actual ORNG cabinets, especially the 4x12s, can sound a little bit weird, and it can be a little bit hard to mic them. Sometimes they sound a little bit too dark, and other times they sound a little bit too sizzly. But this IR pack is just very well rounded with a very balanced sound overall, without sacrificing that unique and cool orange character. I definitely recommend checking out these IRs at OwnHammer.com. That's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please consider hitting the like and subscribe buttons down below, along with the notification bell, as that really helps the channel out. I'd hugely appreciate it. And you can also follow Sonic Drive Studio on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Thank you guys so much for watching, and hope to see you soon. Cheers!